Hey, what's up y'all? It's Zach, back with another one. And we're going to do a quick video here for the unboxing and assembly of the Hullwrecker 2-roller grain mill. Alright, so I got the box open and let's see what we got. Instructions. Super heavy box. Some of y'all saying that's the main assembly. And then I'm assuming this is everything for the hopper. And then we have the base. And that's pretty much it. Alright y'all, so I got the instructions out. Very simple, one sheet, 7 steps. All we need is a screwdriver and an adjustable wrench. I'm gonna go ahead and get all this stuff out, but really, I mean, there's like 5 main components. We have the mill body, the hopper, the base, protective rubber rim, a crank handle, and then nuts and bolts. So I can go ahead and unwrap everything and then show you the spread. Alright y'all, so first thing we're going to do is all these panels, with the exception of the external face, is covered in this blue protective coating. We're going to go ahead and take that off, but we have 2 that have a flat edge, and then we have 2 that have a bent edge. So the edges go on the inside to kind of hide them, and then it basically looks like we mount it to the plate that you can kind of put on top of a bucket. And then, you know, the whole meat of the operation here is the roller. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the plastic off of these and then move on to the assembly part. All right, y'all, so the easiest way to peel this is to just start in the corner, rub your finger on it, and eventually it'll give way. You can just pull straight off. It usually comes off in just one sheet. There you go. All right, now with all the plastic off, we can actually start the assembly. So we're gonna take one of these pieces with the curved edge. We'll just lay that flat. And then we're gonna take one with no edge at all. And the premise is that we're gonna connect the wide pieces at the top. And we're gonna use the little bolts that it came with, using the screw on the outside and the bolt on the inside. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I think there's 12 screws altogether. And then you can mount it to the actual grind wheel. So one thing I saw online was people complaining about the size of the screws. It is pretty small. That's next to a US dime, so pretty small, but not too small. Alright y'all, so I got this together. Tip for free, I would build it in 2 halves, because getting a wrench in the very bottom to get the sides sewn together is not really that fun. The fasteners are pretty small when you're doing that, so I would have rather it been more like mechanically restrained so you didn't have to do that, but that's just the way it goes. So the next step is going to be putting the ring on. I haven't cut myself yet, but if you're not careful, I could definitely see you cutting yourself on this because it's kind of sharp, especially the corners. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get this on. And then after that, it is, I believe, putting on the very bottom. The next step is going to be to loosen these bolts on top of the mill itself. You don't need to take it all the way out, just to loosen it. And we're going to slide the base on top of it and then tighten it back down. Once you have the bottom seated on, then you're going to want to tighten the nuts on the inside. So you're going to need both a wrench and a screwdriver, and you're going to just drive it in from the side. Alright y'all, now that we have the mill and the hopper put together, we're going to go ahead and put the base on. We want to make sure that the side that tapers off, it goes with the drive shaft. So we're going to line that up, get the washer and the nuts on, make sure that the tabs are up, as that's going to be what grabs onto your bucket or whatever you're milling into. So something to note, you will need a 5mm Allen wrench. On the instructions, it's kind of right. In one place it does tell you that you need a 5mm Allen key or driver, but on the other one it just says you need a wrench and a screwdriver. So something to note along with your instructions. So once you have the base on and tightened, all you have to do left is install the handle. Or in my case, I'm just going to go ahead and use a drill. So this is just your standard 3/8 inch driver, just a consumer drill. And now with that, all right, y'all, there's the 2-roller grain mill. You can install the handle if you want or not, or just use just a drill. It'll be much easier. It's actually a much better handle than I thought, but it is kind of on the slow side. So it's definitely possible, but if you're doing a bunch of grain, I think a drill is definitely the way to go. There's no instructions on how to clean this for the first use, so I think I'm probably just going to put it on the tightest setting and then put some oats in here, some like dried oatmeal, just to maybe get off any residual, if there is any, on the rollers. But if you remember, the inside of the entire thing was wrapped in that blue cellophane, so that should be clean and shouldn't have any machining oil, but I don't know about the actual rollers themselves. So thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.